thatmovieguyUK.
Hi everyone, as promised I'm back again with another review, and this is for Bruno Dumont's latest film, Joan of Arc. To set the scene, in 2017 I went to the Cannes Film Festival and saw the first film of this set, and that is Jeanette, the Childhood of Joan of Arc, which was a very interesting heavy metal type of musical, kind of weaving the beginnings of the legend that is Joan of Arc into this new cinematic format, and particularly through Bruno Dumont's interesting lens. What Dumont does different to so many other directors, he uses a lot of unknown talents or non-actors, and he kind of sets most of his films in Brittany, where he's from. He doesn't shy away from humanity, and he shows humanity from many levels that this is, but with the Joan of Arc double feature, as I'm going to call it, it's something that I was very intrigued by, and the fact that this even has a sequel, I even wanted to know more, so let's talk about it. Dumont's sequel to Jeanette picks up where the previous film left off, with Jeanette's military victories, her capture, trial, and ultimate execution. Joan of Arc is a lot more of a quaint affair compared to the effervescent ideas of Jeanette, the Childhood of Joan of Arc. What Dumont tries to do with this rendition is to show the connection between Joan of Arc and God. And this is kind of parallel through music, which is beautifully composed by Christophe. There are a couple of songs within this 2 hours and 50-minute runtime compared to the continuation of music within the original. And you could consider this to be a parallel of how childhood changes into adulthood. In a way, obviously Dumont keeps the same actress for both films, but this is kind of the transition phase, and obviously we are coming to the untimely ending of Joan of Arc's tale within the story. And I find this to be very holy in a very strange way. Dumont really loves to utilize light, and light is a frequent part of his films. We are always outside with his films, and we're a bit more confined within this, especially in the trial in particular. But Dumont always gives this holy shine, as I'm calling it now, within the whole confines of it. And is it for Jeanette to feel closer to God, that this heavenly light is guiding her and taking care of her while she's going through this trial of heresy? I'm not particularly sure, but I truly love this side of Joan of Arc. The thing about the framing also, it's very still, but for some reason there's always three people within a frame, and this whole three concept, I'm not quite sure what it means, what symbolism it kind of derives from, but there is... It just feels like the human connection, and then the human connection, even though we can say that Joan of Arc did good, and what happens to her is untimely, well, depressing. Do we just show this connection that we have with people? I'm not quite sure. But there is a but with Joan of Arc, and that is it's very lengthy for its own good. The thing about Dumont films is they are long most of the time, and for some people they love it. Some of you may know Bruno Dumont's films are always highly acclaimed within critic circles. A lot of people love them. For me personally, within Joan of Arc, I'm not overly sold. The whole trial segment is very long, and I kind of disconnected with it during fragments of it, and I think this is the whole idea of this double film. It's kind of hindered by its longevity. Joan of Arc could have easily been just under 2 minutes short, and I would have been 2 minutes, 2 hours, I mean, short, and then I think it would have been a bit more cohesive. But it is a shame how it unfolds in this way. Lise Lepa-Proudhon is the epicenter of Joan of Arc. Her performance is utterly captivating. It's somber, it's powerful, it's many things, where her line delivery really hits a wallop. And especially during the trial, you can sense this connection that she has with Joan of Arc, and for her to play this character in two different forms, really, from a very young age and going into this general kind of prominence and a leader. It's brilliant. Fantastic casting for Dumont. And I think the biggest thing I'm going to take from both films is her as an actress. It's going to be something that I look forward to seeing now. Once I see her name added to any film, I'm going to be there. I'm very keen to see how it goes. Bruno Dumont's Joan of Arc is not going to be for everyone, I can assure you that now. But it is a very compelling piece that really stands on its own 2 feet, and it is a very interesting carnation of the story of Joan of Arc between both films. And I would recommend going from 1 to 2. It's widely available in the UK right now. You can rent it, and half of the rental price on modern films right now is going towards indie cinemas. And you pick that indie cinema that you want that half of the money to go to. I picked home in Manchester personally. I'll leave the link in the description, so please make sure to support indie cinemas right now because they do need our help. And I will see you tonight on Talking Movies, or in the future, go backwards to Talking Movies on my playlist. Enjoy. Hello new subscribers, hello old subscribers, please let me know you've been watching. Are you intrigued with any Bruno Dumont? Have you got any Bruno Dumont recommendations? Always eager to know. Like, share, subscribe, do whatever you please. All my information is below to follow me on Letterboxd, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. And as we normally say on this channel, Diolch, danke, obrigado, merci beaucoup, arigato, dankeschön, bitteschön, all the shuns. And obviously, never change.